I'm sorry that it was so short. That's a shame. Okay. Oh, it's me, right? Okay, it's the first American president, which it was George Washington, I guess. Okay, after the constitutional as I'm reading it, tell me a word you don't know. I'm gonna ask if you know some words too, just so you don't feel like, I can't be bothered to say it. I don't know that word. I'm gonna ask some. Okay, after the constitutional convention was over, you know convention?
I probably, but I don't know.
Okay, I'll you know what? I'm gonna. Should I mark these because this is in school? I'll do it. I'll just do it very lightly. Okay, highlight. Convention was over. George Washington went home. He was almost 60 years old. He fought in the French and Indian War. He led the war for independence. You remember independence now, right? No. It's okay. It's okay. Independence. We did it last time too. I think it's probably in there somewhere. Independence is like if you're independent, you can kind of do things on your own. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. It's okay. Now that I'm giving you a word, you'll probably remember some more. You'll remember it more because you're actually like studying it. Last time we just spoke about it. Anyway, independence. Where are we? I lost where I was. Independence. Now, he wanted to stay on his farm in Virginia, feed his animals, work in his garden, and sit with his wife in front of the fireplace in the long, quiet evenings. But the delegates, do you remember delegates?
No.
It's okay. No, we already did it. It's in here somewhere, I think. Delegates who had signed the Constitution begged, begged.
Maybe.
What do you think begged means? Have a go. Just, what do you think? Don't be embarrassed, like, if you think it's wrong.
Okay. So...
If you beg for something, what are you doing? I'll give you an example. A hungry dog begged for food. Finding? Close. Begged is like to ask over and over again, like please give me food. Is like begging, right? I don't know what Korean. I don't know. I think you're right because I've heard of it before. No. Anyway, so what did he beg? Who begged what? Where are we? The delegates had signed the Constitution begged George Washington to George Washington, please become the first president. Many Americans were nervous about this new office. They were afraid that the president would become a king. And the delegates knew that George Washington would never try to become the king of America. A king can just kind of do or say what they want and blah, blah, blah. Washington didn't want to be king of America. He didn't even want to be president. It is my great and sole desire to live and die in peace and retirement on my own farm. You know desire?
No.
Highlight. Highlight. Desire is it is my great desire. It's like a strong want. Like a desire is something that you really, really want. What do you desire these days? A day off school? Longer break? Longer break? To live and die in peace and retirement on my own farm. Washington told Alexander Hamilton, I call heavens to witness that this very act will be the greatest sacrifice of my personal feelings and wishes that I have ever been called upon to make. But George Washington also believed that he had a duty to the people of the United States. If they wanted him to be president, he would have to accept. The first elections for president of the United States were held in February 1789, and Washington won unanimously. Do you know unanimously?
No.
Good word though, unanimous. It's like when everybody agrees on something. Like there's no one really just saying no. Washington won unanimously means everyone just voted for George Washington, basically. Did you mark it?
Yeah.
As he had promised, he accepted the job of first president, but he wrote in his diary, I begin the presidency with a mind oppressed with more anxious and painful sensations than I have words to express. I could imagine being the first president of America. Oppressed? Oppressed. Okay, hi there. Oppressed is, it'll be easy to show though. 억눌린, oppressed. You know, anxious. Yeah, anxiety, anxious, sensations like yours to express. Okay, your turn.
Washington to write in New York, the temporary capital of the new United States, to be sworn in or
Inaugurated.
inaugurated.
You know, remember, I don't know if you know this, maybe, how, no, you'll be like 10 when this happened. Nah, never mind. Anyway, or as president.